We have a vested interest in believing some things are true. Although we like to think about people as being liars or trustworthy, lying is actually quite ordinary. This is how ordinary it is. When two people meet, and this is through decades of research, each of them lies 3 times in the first 15 minutes.
I would recommend this to anybody and everybody. I think it's been incredibly helpful, incredibly informative, and Clark does a fantastic job of integrating what we talk about into the presentation.
His blinking seemed to increase when he was answering certain questions.
Yes, so there was a change in his blink rate.
Well, Clark's very entertaining. He's very funny, and I think because it's so fun, you retain the information better.
That micro-expression of emotion shows up 70% of the time, some type of micro-expression of emotion when people are lying.
I definitely think I will be using a lot of the tools that Clark gave us to analyze what my clients are telling me, what witnesses are telling me, and definitely what opposing counsel is telling me, and probably much to my husband's chagrin, what he's telling me also.
The scientific evidence is very strong on the face. The scientific evidence related to the other clues is not as strong.
Actually, this is the second time I've taken a seminar. I just wish that I had done this much earlier in my career. If I had been able to have these techniques 27 years ago, I think my practice would be fundamentally different.
He actually has a subtle sign of anger. It's not in the eyebrows, it's not in his eyes, but it is showing up over here.
Anger is particularly difficult to pick up, and it's something that happens in mediations quite frequently. It's helpful for me to get a greater comfort level of the quality of the discussions that I'm having to find out how close I'm getting to the truth in situations, because it starts out one thing in the morning and gets closer and closer to the truth later in the afternoon.
One of the ways that people try to mask their negative emotions is by putting on a happy face. But people often like this can only pull it off in the bottom half of their face.
Clark Freshman is wonderful. I mean, I would highly recommend this seminar. It was amazing. I've read a lot of books on negotiation, and this just blows them away.
Derfor var de I dag tilbage på skolebænken for at få gode råd til at afsløre løgne.
Since the year 2000, I've been doing research at Harvard Business School and with Paul Ekman, the #1 detector of lies in the world. And that's where I've gotten a lot of my knowledge. So the first important thing to do, know where to look. So instead of looking in people's eyes, we actually need to look at their eyebrows, which may show fear, with just the inner eyebrows go up, or disgust in the nose. That's the first most important point, where to look.
Men det er ikke nok bare at være opmærksom på ansigtsudtrykkene.
Know that just because we see a certain sign, it could be that the person's anxious, not that they're lying. So we try to make them comfortable.
It's the best seminar I've been to in 20 years of practicing.